Hello everybody! Finally, a new video on this channel. I know it's been a long time, but I wanted to try something new, and first of all, I wanna tell you that this video is possible thanks to EXO Amino. I've been using it for a couple of months, and it's been fantastic to interact with people around the world that share the same interests as me. Also because there's always something to do in the app. I really like the in-depth posts because you can find really interesting discussions about almost every single random thing you can imagine. Chat rooms as well. I spend most of the time in the EXO memes because there's endless conversation about inside jokes that only EXO-Ls can understand. But wait, Amino have a lot of diversity. There's almost an Amino for every single K-pop group that you might like. And I've been personally using EXO Amino in Spanish because, for those who don't know, I speak Spanish. And it's been great, I really like the community over there. So if you like EXO, I highly encourage you to download it and use it. You have nothing to lose, you will probably get a fun time from it. I will leave the link in the description down below, and if you actually download the app, you can find me as the Oh My God, and I just left a post called How Do You Get Into K-Pop, so if you want to share your experience, I will be reading all your comments and interacting with you guys. In the meantime, here's my story of how I discovered K-pop. I was probably 14 years old, so basically 2011. I was a normal 14-year-old girl. I was a nerd and I was really into Disney Channel, so the Jonas Brothers were my guidance. And because of them, I had my first interaction with K-pop, because Wonder Girls were the opening act of the Jonas Brothers back in 2008 probably? Well, I never put much attention into it. And I continue my life without knowing almost anything about the K-pop world. In 2011, I was taking English classes. I actually took English classes every single Saturday of my life for about 7 years, and in one of those years, I met a girl called Juliana. She was really badass. She was always late for class, she wasn't ashamed of eating in the middle of the classroom, and me, being the shyest girl in the world, I don't even know how I started talking with her. She was pretty interesting and she always had a story about something, especially about nails. She was pretty into nail art, and I don't really remember if I asked her or if she told me that she picked the colors of her nails based on her favorite bands, and I was like, "Can you repeat that again?" And she told me about this whole world of music that existed outside Disney Channel, and I was so shocked. How could all of this be possible? Why there are so many colors? Why is these people making weird music? Bands can actually have official colors? What does Ring Ding Dong even means? She brought her nail polishes to class one day and told me the names of all the groups and all the members, and I was really confused but a little bit intrigued about this new genre of audiovisual possibilities for music. She showed me a few videos and she even told me that LG was a Super Junior sponsor, and that if I went to any mall, I would saw K-pop videos in LG TVs that were on sale. And it was true! I spent more than a year watching Mr. Simple in every single LG TV in my city. It was great, don't get me wrong, but to be honest, I was a little bit scared when she sent me one video in particular, because the name was Lucifer, and I thought, well, maybe this is not for me, maybe this is not safe for work, maybe I will get punished in my afterlife for watching this. So I stopped. I decided to let K-pop go for the sake of me going to heaven or something like that. The thing is that 2 years later, K-pop was going to find his way into my life again. I met a girl in my school bus. Her nickname is JJ, and I became a really good friend of her. We talked about a lot of things, and one day she told me she liked K-pop. And I was like, oh Jesus, I know where this is going. But I didn't, as always, because I'm not that brilliant. I was being a little bit on the defensive side, I didn't want to get into it, and she was trying really hard to show me how cool the K-pop world was. Just as a quick note, I've been playing violin since I was 5, so I have a special love for guys that play violin. And my friend made the smart move of showing me Super Junior M, especially Henry. Oh yes, my first K-pop crush. Henry was everything to me. He was cute, talented, he knew how to speak English, and he was really funny. My friend even gave me as a gift the Trap album to trap me into the K-pop world, and I was okay with that. But the thing is that I didn't want to listen to more K-pop outside Henry until I fell in love with the guy in one of the Henry's MVs, and that guy was Taemin. I saw him on Trap and I didn't pay much attention, but one time I really looked into his face and I was like, yeah, that guy is good. So I researched a little bit, and then again, the Lucifer song came out in my YouTube search, and I told myself I wasn't going to watch more SHINee videos because I was a good girl and I didn't want to go to hell. And I stopped again for a few months at least, and then the unthinkable happened. To make a little bit of context, I've been a very big Mika fan since 2010. Mika, this huge British artist that makes the most amazing music, beautiful artwork for his albums, and I've been loving every single thing he released since I basically discovered him. So he decided to do a concert in the Seoul Jazz Festival in 2013, which by the way was a fantastic concert, and while I was researching everything about that concert, Mika uploaded a photo into his Instagram. Everybody in the comment section was saying that the guy in the picture with Mika was in a K-pop band. So I decided to do the most appropriate thing, and I sent the picture to my friend asking who he was. And she answered almost right away, and her answer was, his name is Key from SHINee. I've already sent you videos of them. Weird angry face, I don't know. Here, take a look. And again, she sent me Lucifer, and at this point I know I'm a sinner and I know I'm not going straight to heaven, and I decided to click that link and I fell in love with SHINee once for all, and it was great. SHINee is still my favorite group, and I'm really grateful with Lucifer for keep appearing on my life despite me not wanting to. I kept being obsessed with Taemin, so when again my friend told me that there was a guy that looked just like him in another K-pop group, I said, sign me the hell up! And she showed me, guess what? Just Wolf. And she made me watch the whole video, and I told her that the song was weird. And then she made me search the lyrics, and that made it even weirder. And that's pretty much how the memes begins. A few years later, I decided to make this YouTube channel because I was already consumed by K-pop, and yeah, that's the end of the story. This is my first time doing these kind of videos, and if you like them, please comment down below what do you want me to talk about, or what kind of other videos do you want me to do. Thanks to Amino again for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you guys for watching. See you guys next time!